What is up, everybody? Jarrett from Empire of Assets here with a little practicing what I preach video today. Recently, I've been talking about how I think sticking to first edition stuff is going to be really important in the long run and going to perform better. Today, we have a whole pretty decent sized first edition collection that I recently bought that we are going to go through. Before we jump into that, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel, left a comment, watched a video, liked a video, any of that stuff. The support on the last couple of videos has been really great, so thank you guys for that. If you're not subscribed, I do ask that you subscribe. We are about 625 right now, so only 300 and little change more to hit 1,000 subscribers, which means then we can go live, which is very exciting. Working on some cool stuff, I think, that you guys will enjoy. Some data stuff that I think will just be helpful. So really excited to show that to you guys as I keep working on it. But without further ado, we're going to turn the camera around and I am going to show you guys the cards I bought and the price I paid, my thinking behind them. This was a pretty good deal actually that I found, so really excited for that. And then I am going to look these guys over. We'll see if we grade them. We'll talk through that. So see you in a second. All right, guys, so this whole collection, I will tell you right off the bat, I paid $675 for. It was actually like $650, and then I said I would pay PayPal fees, so it ended up being $675. Some of these are going to get added to my personal collection because I am trying to finish my first edition set. I didn't do it right away when first edition came out, and then it kind of quickly got more than I wanted to pay at the time, but we're back and we're going to kind of slowly add to that and try and get it finished here before too long. I think I have a reverse hollow Mothman, but I still need the full hollow, and we got some big ones that we picked up in here. Start with the reverse hollows, a couple Snallygasters, Sinkhole Sam. Oh, also, I did decide for my new set collections, I am going to do, if the card has a full hollow, I'm going to do the full hollow version. If the card has a reverse hollow as the highest version, I'm going to do the reverse hollow. And if it doesn't have either, I'm going to do the non-hollow. Before I was doing just full hollows and then the non-hollows, but I like the reverse hollows, so I'm going to add to those for all the cards that they're available, unless, like I said, they have a full hollow version. So these ones will just be getting sold most likely. Then I might grade a couple of these. But Babe the Blue Ox, Jersey Devil, Huggin' Molly, Lake Worth Monster, Space Penguins. It's a fun card. That one will probably get added. Bat Squatch will get added as well. Slidark Bolter will not. And Walking Sam will not either because they have full hollow versions. Then let's jump into the actually exciting stuff. My favorite card in Cryptid Nation, the Quetzalcoatlus. Absolutely love this card. I love that it says that it's the king of the Thunderbirds, and it's known to feed on them regularly. Just love that. And then my other favorite part of this card is this crazy lightning orb that he's got in his mouth. Just an absolutely gorgeous card. My favorite OG cryptid, if you will. I don't even know where he's from. Just the US of A. So a couple of Quetzalcoatluses there. A couple Beast of Buscos. These ones aren't worth as much. Chupacabra. Then we got a couple of reserve list artifacts here. Nice little Eternal Snowflake there. Another Chupacabra. Babe the Blue Ox. These actually are pretty well performing just because they're one of the main cards in the set. They're on pack arts. It's a pretty big card. Nice Loveland Frogman here. This is like the second or third biggest card. And there is a little whitening on this corner. I would assume that'd probably knock it down to a PSA 9. Luckily, I don't have this one, so it's just going to go in the binder and be my binder copy, particularly with that little nick on there. Probably not worth trying to grade. But this card has really blown up lately due to water decks becoming the meta, I believe. And this is kind of the one main card that you want when playing a water deck. So I know he has appreciated in value pretty nicely. That one I think is right around $75 right now. Nice Chessie. And here's the biggest card in the collection was the full hollow Chaos Crystal. Again, this one has been added to the reserve list. Super nice card again. This was what we were calling the Black Lotus of Metazoo due to the generating 3 aura of any type, whereas all the other ones do 2 aura of a specific type. This one does 3 of any type. Huge card there. So glad to have one of those again before they get out of my price control, because if prices run up again, this stuff is going to get kind of in that almost out of reach level. That one I believe is about 120 right now. So again, if you see it runs up $200-300 is really a lot to spend on one card. Sam Sinclair, Enjoy this card with the faces in the background, if you can see those. One of the Obnoxious 9, probably one of the most desirable ones, and that too is a pretty decently expensive card. Lizard Man, I think I pulled 4 of these in my box opening, so definitely don't need that one. Probably not worth grading at this point either. Fresno Nightcrawlers, Unending Fire Crystal, another reserve list artifact, another Fresno, another Fire Crystal. I think we started with a couple reverse hollow Snallygasters, just a couple full hollows, a couple Tizeracs, Holy Gem, Phoenix Rain, another Obnoxious 9 card. Nice to have a couple of those, and then a couple of Blood Rubies. So as you can see, pretty good mix of Obnoxious 9, a couple of reserve list cards, and then just some nice cryptid cards. So super excited to have those. Again, I'm probably going to look through them and see if I can grade any of them. I know SGC is looking like kind of potential. I'm going to flip you guys around real quick, and then we will continue this conversation. All right, everybody. As I was saying, think about maybe grading with SGC. The last research I did was Pokemon with SGC, and you get absolutely annihilated if you get anything but a 10, and even the prices on a 10 are not great. So that return, risk return definitely is not there. However, Metazoo, seems like I'm seeing some movement with the SGC 10s in particular. I know there's a couple ending on eBay pretty soon that I'm watching, so I'll probably try and see where those end. If you don't know, SGC is right now, I think $30 is the cheapest option for cards. It takes about less than a month, I think like 3 weeks, which is really fast. Otherwise, PSA is $50 a card, and you have to have a $100 a year member subscription, and then you have to enter a lottery twice a week. And if you get picked out of the lottery, which obviously the lottery is super high in demand, I think they only pick about 2,000 people, and there was well over 10,000 people applying, I guess. You get to send in 5 cards, so you have to win the lottery to pay them $250 to grade 5 cards. However, the secondary market values are just so strong on PSA, it's hard to not do that, especially if I want to get some of my Kickstarter stuff graded. I think PSA is the only way to go on that right now. But for some of this first edition stuff that I might be turning and burning, maybe it's worth it. So I will do a little research, maybe have a nice little video for you guys on Metazoo SGC versus PSA. But that's kind of all I got for you guys today. Let me know, are you guys buying collections? Are you selling collections? What are you acquiring? I love chatting down in the comments, so be sure to let me know. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.